Well, after having a very disappointing start to our Champions League campaign this year, we're hopefully going to bounce back today with a win against Feyenoord. Let's get into it, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. So today's episode, we got Feyenoord in the Champions League, and then after that, we got Man City. So a pretty big episode today. Should be a good time. We've only played 2 matches since where we last left off. One of those being the EFL Carabao Cup third round against QPR. We won that match 3-0. Yasan, looking good, my dudes. Got a brace in this one. Lewandowski getting his first goal with the club. And then we went out and beat Everton 1-0 in the league with Tammy Abraham getting a goal in that. And a little bit of controversy. Mane has been kind of dropped out of the squad. He's looked really poor since coming in. Looking at it, let's see where he is at. Yeah, a 6.3 average rating, and he's played in a couple games. So I've been really, really disappointed in him. He's had 3 appearances, putting out the 6.3. We're going to let him sit on the bench again today. I mean, that's. I don't want that to happen, but that's scary. We signed him to be a big player for us this year, and he has unfortunately not produced at all. I haven't really looked at his contract because we didn't handle his contract. The director of football did, and we paid a pretty penny for him. I mean, we paid $28 million for a 33-year-old. I mean, he does have a 1-year extension after league games, which is 10, and his contract is 2 years right now. So he could be here for a while. So we definitely need to pay attention to that. That one is a bit of a worrisome type of deal. We have had some players that got a little bit mad, or not players, loanees that we've brought in. We need to start playing them a little bit more. Max Norman Williamson hasn't made an appearance yet, and Liam Delap only coming on as a substitute one time. Their managers have came in and said, hey, what's happening? You know, they're not playing like squad players. Well, Max Norman has been hurt, and Delap, I've been trying to get Lewandowski going. So I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess we're going to play Delap a little bit more. But up first, we got Feyenoord. We need to have a bounce back in the Champions League because that was disappointing. We have changed up our set pieces a little bit because of the long throws no longer working. So that's not what we want. We want throw-ins. So what I'm going with is you'll see that if you go to Zealand's channel, he's talked about it, and I kind of just seeing if what he's doing. I want to see if it works a little bit for us as well. So the long throws don't work now. Like I said, go to that video, watch it. It's titled over there on his channel. It was at least maybe a month ago. It was long throws broken now in Football Manager or something along those lines. And what he's trying to do is something similar to this right here, where you're throwing short, which I haven't actually done. I need to change that from mixed to short. Let's do that real quick. I'm glad we went in here to talk about this. So what he was talking about is he's trying to okay, I'm right. I'm sorry. So he's throwing short. It's going to your whoever is playing the come short ball, and then they usually pass back to the set piece taker. So what we're trying to do is we're putting our best crosser in right there, and hopefully it'll give a free cross into the box. I don't know how it'll work. I haven't really tested it, so we're going to find out today. Hopefully it'll stop some of the stuff that's happened where we throw it in and it's immediately just countered and taken back to the house. So I don't know, my dudes. I hope it works. Let's look at what we're putting out there today. We got Camille in goal, coming in for grief, who had a poor performance in the last episode. Wan-Bissaka, Tosin, Gomez, and Aaron Martin. In the midfield, we got Jan and Valdez. I didn't change that. I wanted that right there instead. Conte. Jan and Conte. Right-hand side, we got Edwards. In the middle, Valdez. Left-hand side, Sarr. And up top, our boy, Tammy Abraham. Let's do this thing, my dudes. Yeah, it was a very disappointing result against Galatasaray. I don't know. You guys get it. You know who I'm talking about. We're going to outstretched arms. Pump the fist. We should be winning this one comfortably. We've heard that before. Not at all. There's plenty of football left ahead, and nobody can write us off early. That much is for sure. Yeah, I think so. Hope so. We're starting him. His heart bar was all the way green, so we want that to happen. Looks like it is a home match for us. Another thing that I've noticed was pointed out to me in the comments, or I think maybe at Twitter, that we're reaching 41,000 on a regular basis here at Darby County, and that is the max capacity here. It's around that mark. I'm not 41,000 with a couple hundred thrown in there. Just not sure what the exact number is, but we are definitely close to maxing this stadium out on most match days. So might be something we look into the future. I hadn't really dug into the club to see if how much Pride Park is actually expandable, or if it'll be a new stadium that we kind of look into in the future. I think it is something that we have to consider because, like I said, if we're packing the stadium out after each match, you know that there's obviously a draw to the club. People want to come watch us play. We need to get those people in seats. And I think it is something that the Presidente needs to take a look at. Valdez does a good job here clearing this ball forward a little bit. Nothing happening yet. I know we had a highlight that was I think it was a throw-in. I think it was, and good for us, it did not turn into a counterattack like it has been doing. And this save, it's happened more so than the Journeyman save. If you ain't checking the Journeyman out, check that out as well. It has been a good time. We're at Frankfurt right now. Bounced around quite a bit, but I think the Journeyman is coming pretty close to an end. I think we got one more club in that save. So get in before it ends, my dudes. Sar getting his head on that, can't quite finish. Ooh. We are finding everything except for the back of the net. I mean, they're struggling out there though. Like you look at their fitness already, and Feyenoord is tired. I think the pressing is kind of getting to them a little bit. Sar with it now. He's had some opportunities, hadn't quite capitalized on them. He has an opportunity to get back in this lineup a little bit over Mane as well. Wan-Bissaka, Abraham. Oh, he was offsides. Okay, didn't realize that. My bad. Wan-Bissaka kicking this up to Edwards, cutting it in the middle all the way across to Sar. Dangerous little pass there. Trying to work it into Tammy Abraham. Can't quite find him. You know, I think we have Valdez as an attacking mid. I think I'm actually going to change that role to an advanced playmaker. That way, hopefully these guys try to get it to him instead of all the way up to Abraham. We kind of went with this formation. I'm not sure if we've done it in the last episode or not. Just because I wanted to get one of our better players, Valdez, in his most comfortable role, which is the number 10. And I don't know if it's going to work out. They're really shutting down Tammy Abraham up top. It's becoming more and more apparent that we cannot get the ball into him in this match. And it is definitely something we need to do because we need to score. We need to get some points in the group stage right now because we're at the bottom. Conte with it now, taking a shot. First goal of the season for Conte. Assist by Sar. We go up 1-0 in the 38th minute. He does a little roll. The roly-poly. That is good stuff, my dudes. Glad to see Conte getting it in. Ooh, forgot that was coming on tonight. That's going to be coming on in between matches for me because I want to watch the USA play Honduras tonight. All right, we're sitting second now. There we go. It's early. Hey, it's early, my dudes. It's real early in the group stage. We got plenty of time. Jan plays this into Abraham, who does not want to turn around and take a shot. Conte with it again. Conte taking the shots today. It's something I've wanted to see more from him because he hasn't really produced for us. Sorry, the glasses are dirty. My glasses are all kind of jacked up. If I mess with them too much, the lenses will pop out of the frames. So, gotta be careful with them. All right, so we're going to go into the dressing room. We're going to pump the fist, outstretch the arms, please with things. Keep it up, my dudes. Yeah, we want to bring Delap in because Tammy Abraham has not looked good. And I want to give Delap a little bit more of a game time than what he has had so far this season because, well, they're kind of cranking down on us at this point about it. We're actually going to go ahead and make that change. Might be a little bit early, but it's okay. Tammy Abraham has not really looked impressive at all today. So Liam Delat, maybe he'll have a fire lit under him and can get out there and produce for us a little bit. I think after this highlight, we're making a change on that right-hand side as well. Edwards is going to come off because he'd be tired. I wish that we had registered Yasin for this group stage because he's looked really good at times this year for us. And it is just ping-ponging all around the place. Juan Bissaka with it now, Jan. And it's crazy because, like, Jan, we know how good of a player Jan is. Obviously, sometimes, like, just playing in the midfield, his ratings isn't as high as what I would like him to be. But that happens in the midfield. If you don't have somebody that's, like, scoring goals or getting assists all the time, their ratings isn't that high. The dude's been left out of the French side. And it's like, okay, that is ridiculous. The kid needs to be in the French national team all the time. He's considered one of the best players in the Premier League, and can't find a position in the national side. That's ridiculous. 2-0 now. Who was that got that in? Was that Marcus Edwards? Good job, my dude. I appreciate what you've done. It's great that you're coming off the pitch because you're halfway dead. Lucas apparently can play on that right-hand side all the way up. I mean, he can actually do it pretty good as well. I mean, the only thing really low is his finishing, but he's coming into the side. I think that's a good decision. It's a little bit more of a defensive role for him. You know, we might want to actually move him as a winger on support. We're going to do that. We're going to do that because I'm pretty sure he's right-footed as well. Yeah. The last change, I'm not sure what we do. Tellez may be coming in. Valdez looks halfway dead, so he is coming off the pitch. I want him to be ready to go for the next couple matches. Lewandowski can come in, playing as the advanced playmaker on support. I think that's okay for him, don't you? I mean, like, we already kind of play him as that really as the deep lying forward. So playing him a little bit further back, I'll be a decent number 10 for us going toward the future. Okay, so we're sitting third right now. Monaco is beating Galatasaray. So, still got some work to do on the group stage. But overall, that was a really good performance. We dominated that match. Sar was our best performer with 8.1. We're going to outstretch the arms. Very pleased with the result and the way you played. I don't think that's what it said. I didn't read it. It is time for the second matchup against Man City. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys what I was talking about in the match ourselves about our stadium. This is something that I think we definitely need to look into in the off season. I mean, okay, so discount the friendlies, 41,000. Wait, no, okay. Let's actually look at the home matches. So 41,000 against Bournemouth as a home match. That was a friendly, so don't care. Leeds sold out at 41,097 people. Another home match we put sold out again. Almost sold out the QPR match. Then we sold out against Feyenoord. I definitely think it is something that we need to look at. Looking at the club itself. The facilities, looking at Derby, looking at Pride Park. There you go. That is the capacity. We're maxing the capacity on most days. I do think it is definitely a thing we need to look into, upgrading that, trying to get that taken care of this off season, which is probably what we'll do because I don't want to spend the money on it right now. I mean, we do have the money in the balance. We got some money that we could do it, but I'm not going to right yet. But let's get back to the Man City side. We're done. We're talking about the stadium. What we got Camille in goal. Because he had the clean sheet in the last match. Back four of Lucas, Morello, Tosin, and Aaron Martin. Then midfield, Jan and Berg comes in alongside him. Edwards on the right-hand side, Valdez in the middle, Sar on the left-hand side, Abraham up top. We are going to change him to advanced playmaker just to see if that helps out. As you can see, Yasin on the bench over Mane, just because he's played a lot better than him. I mean, that's what it boils down to. It's just he's been the much better player. I mean, I hate that for us spending the money on Mane and him not performing for us, but he's got to earn his way back into the club and onto the bench for me. And obviously that time will come. We don't want. I think it's just one of those things of, hey, let's give him a little bit of a break, try to get acclimated with the club a little bit more, and then go on and see if he can get back on track. They're a good side. Expect them to do well against Southampton. They're confident. Sorry, I got confused right then. My dog came in here with me, and he is a very dependent dog. He likes always to be with people. We got two dogs, as you guys know, and he is the one that cannot sleep without touching the other dog. Like, he has to be right on top of her to go to sleep. feel sorry for the dog. I really do. The other one is just like, man, feel for you. I truly do. But better you than me. Edwards bringing this ball down, plays it back to Lucas. Edwards with it now. Gets it taken away from him. I don't know exactly where are we sitting at in the league. I will admit it's been a couple days since I played this save. As you guys know, during the week the Journeyman is my heavy save, so I play a lot more of the Journeyman than I do Darby County. But on the weekend I play a lot of Darby County and not that much of Journeyman. So I'm kind of, this is that bit where I hadn't recorded Darby County for a couple of days now. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to record it all today or get these videos uploaded because my internet was dead this morning, like just flat out dead. And the way this Airbnb works is, I think the person that rents it out lives here when she doesn't rent it out. She has a bedroom that's locked at all times, and I think the internet stuff is in there. I can't like physically restart the router, but I was able to log into the IP address of it and restart it. And after a little bit, it did come back up. And I've kind of been interested to see if it runs a little bit better after restarting it, because this internet, not that good, my dudes. Not that good. We've talked about it in the past, but it's definitely something that has kind of bugged me because we wanted to do a little bit of streaming. And the only issue with streaming for me is the only time that I could probably stream is later in the evening. So around the time I record, like right now, around 6:30, I start recording for the next day. I'm trying to like slow up a little bit on the amount of content I'm producing per day, just because I get so far ahead of myself. But and the only issue with that is the entire people at the viewership of this channel is all from the UK, so it's really late for you guys. But I have debated trying to stream a little bit in the evening here. Just I know I wouldn't get the viewers, and it's kind of one of those things of like, is it really worth it? Because I would stream during the day, but my wife, she sleeps a lot of the times during the day because she works night shift, and the room is right there that she sleeps in. So it's hard to record it, and it's hard to stream during the daytime when she's in there sleeping, because I ain't gonna wake her up. Sorry. Not worth it. All right, so we not looking that good, dudes. Not looking that good at all. I mean, we know this side, this Man City side is a good side. Tammy Abraham, 9th goal of the season for him. Valdez on the assist. I really didn't see that. I want to see that again, because did that come from the throw in itself? Okay, so Edwards throws it to Valdez, who just kind of got it. Okay. I mean, the set piece didn't work like I had wanted it to, but it resulted in a goal, so I'm definitely not disappointed in that. Something I'm noticing as well with this save over the past 2 matches is Valdez is getting tired rather quickly, so he may be somebody I have to rest a couple matches in between episodes. So, which, I mean, that's not bad, because we could probably play Lewandowski up there or Sibley as well, just to give them a little bit more game time. And like I said, I do want to see I want to see what Lewandowski could do it as the number 10 for us. I think he could play there. I mean, he's got all the talent still. Almost had a chance to go up right there, but unfortunately didn't quite happen. Edwards taking this free kick, trying to get it in there, can't find nobody. Jan's waiting there for it just to come rolling back to him. Plays it over to Aaron Martin. Lucas with it now, playing it back to Aaron Martin, who's looking to move it up quick to Sarr. He's got a couple people in the box. He opts to get back to Berg, and it's cleared. I think the highlight's probably about to end. Yep. Having to go all the way back. That's a pretty little flick there by Aaron Martin. Oh, I was about to be so mad at Berg for not shooting that, but it ended up working out. We go up 2-1. Is that going to put us on top of the table? I'm not sure. Not really sure. I don't know how far behind we was. See, I thought Berg right here should have set up and just like fired that in, but Aaron Martin making that run, getting it in, putting us up in the 59th minute. Still didn't get to see what the actual table looks like now. Life is good, my dudes. Berg with it now. Playing it forward. He's got Tammy Abraham in front of him. Brings it down. doesn't do anything with it. He knocked the hell out of that defender twice, I can tell you that much. Didn't do much else besides kick the shit out of him. Berg with it now. Tammy Abraham tried to hit a little bit of a dink, but he didn't get quite enough underneath it. Once again, I would have been fine with Berg shooting that over the run. But I mean, the run was a nice run, so I think it was the right move. It was just one of those situations. Like, I love seeing that midfield, like, just knocking the fire out of the ball and getting it in. And you guys do know that I love some Berg. Tammy Abraham has got a couple chances and hasn't quite finished on them, unfortunately. We will bring in Yasin at some point. I know you guys haven't seen him yet. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. I say that looked like it was right on the line. I wasn't 100% sure. Lucas getting the card. There we go. Good job, Jan, clearing that forward to Tammy Abraham. Yeah, they done a good job there, losing that. Ah, man, we're getting... Valdez is dead. We'll bring Lewandowski on there. And I want to bring Yasin in on that left-hand side. I know we got Vlasic, but I want you guys to see a little bit of the Yasin. Because I don't think you guys have actually seen him play any. You may have seen him come on as one time. He's looked really good at times, though, when he's came on. He's obviously he's still developing, so he could just disappear out there. But I do think he's a good player still for us. See, I think that set piece actually went the way I wanted it to. It just didn't. Marcus Edwards just didn't cross it in. Because the person who came short did kick it back to him. Nuh-uh. Don't you do it. Not like this, Man City. Not like this. That was pretty bad by Campbell. I thought he should have been able to get to that. That ball didn't have too much velocity on it. Not watching. I'm done. Okay, we got to make a final change. And Marcus Edwards, it's kind of looking like he's dying. So Vlasic is coming in. He's not either. I'll just do that for the time being, just because he's right-footed. I mean, in reality, I think, like, when we came into this match, I'm not saying it till after the match. Not going to do it. Don't want the FM gods to curse me tonight. Lewandowski is out there now, playing it back to Lucas, who bounces it. Oh, it's all over the place. Ping pong, Lewandowski getting it in. Second goal of the season for him. Yasin on the assist. We go back up 3-2 late in the match. I'm not sure what happened there. I know that ball was ping ponging all around the players. Hit everybody multiple times, it seemed like. Boom, 1, 2. Lewandowski done a good job to get on that. Woo. I know that Yasin is getting credited with the assist, but that was all Lewandowski on that. He's starting to come in on his own a little bit now. He's got 2 goals this season, I think. I think it's 2 or 3. I can't remember. I just seen it. Just seen it and can't remember it. Lucas tracking this ball down. This has been a decent little match right here in terms of length. Running around the 11-minute mark. I got to get these 2 videos done because I want to watch the US play tonight, but I have to get them done because I love you guys. Vlasic with it now, playing it up to Tammy Abraham. All right, the match is over at this. Take a nap. That is good stuff. 4-2 in the 85th minute. Tammy Abraham is still wanted by, was it Everton? I mean, and it's one of those situations, like, I feel like we're kind of outgrowing him. Like, I think we could do better than Tammy Abraham, but just with the fact that he's English. And he's played really well for us. It's going to have to be a pretty penny for me to sell him. Outstretched arms, great done. Great done. Great job, my dudes. There we go. That's the way to end the episode. Well, my dudes, there was plenty of goals in this match, and I can get used to that. And if you can get used to that, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. And as always, thank you for watching.